why are we paying a lawyer to read the sum advisor page?
We do not pay a lawyer to read the sum advisor page.
Then why is he billing us to read the sum advisor page?
Chris, are you aware of the situation he's talking about?
I am aware of one circumstance in which I asked him to review that page because of the particularly seemingly libelous nature of the content. It seemed a legitimate request to discover what the boundaries were for what could be said about somebody without any validation. I know now that there are almost no boundaries in terms of what people can say. But from a legal point of view, it seemed to be legitimate to discover what the boundaries were.
Personally?
And as
I don't
everybody,
want to get in the habit of making this interactive, but I think this is a question that deserves answering. So there was one specific case where he was advised to do this. It is not a general practice.
okay. As everybody knows, I served on the board in various capacities. And when a bill of over $5,000 came before the board, it was always discussed at a board meeting. Why has that practice stopped? A little louder. Somebody. Why has that practice of not looking at bills over $5,000 stopped being approved by the board at their monthly meetings?
You're talking about authorizing an expenditure of over $5,000.
No, I'm talking about our legal bill came in. It's $8,973.47. The board would sit there and say, well, who authorized this? Who asked about that? Who said this? Why? And then somebody would make a motion and say, I approve, we paid the legal bill of $879,000 and pay it. But it was always a memo, at least in the minutes, that that bill had been approved by the board. Why are we not doing that anymore?
It's not appropriate, in my opinion.
I disagree.
Expenditures should be approved. Paying the bills is not something that's approved. If the board has approved an expenditure, then paying the bill for that decision is simply an administrative process.
Then you should approve any expenditure of a certain amount before we get the bill.
And the general manager is not authorized to spend more than $5,000 without board approval.
How about board members? How about board members?
Generally not.
Then why is it happening?
But the board does approve areas of funding, areas of expense. I'm not going to debate this anymore. Just one more statement. The board does approve areas of expenditure such as legal fees. And then those expenditures are made in accordance with board decisions.
And why was the legal bill last year over 5 times what was approved?
One more statement, that's it on this one. The board decided to pursue certain legal activities, and it was necessary to spend as much money as we did to pursue those activities.